Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Getting Out of Bed with Micah, where I take you along with me on my journey as I grow in discipline through getting up early and starting my day off in a productive, successful way. So today, it is Monday, beginning of the week. I got up at like 6:30 today, so not too bad. Starting off slightly better than last week, so that's cool. I also I don't have work today because I have dentist appointment today, and I don't really like the idea of going to work right after my dentist appointment. So I just took off. It also works out well because I need to work on my message because I'm preaching this Wednesday, so that'll be dope. Hopefully I'll be able to record that and post it on here, so that'll be dope. But anyway, so yeah, my dentist appointment's at 7:30 though, so that's a little ridiculous. But I chose it, so you know. But anyway, but yeah, so had a dope weekend. Got to go up to Victory Family Church up in Pennsylvania. So that was super cool. Had a lot of fun. I did totally fail on the whole posting thing, so I'm gonna be posting. I think I recorded one of these Saturday morning. Not 100% sure. I was a little rushed Saturday morning. I was packing, which is why I didn't post anything. But yeah, so I'll be probably posting Friday and Saturday today. So sorry for the delay. But crazy weekend. Whoa, what is that? But anyway, crazy weekend. So is what it is. But yeah, so what really jumped out at me in my Bible reading today, though, is reading in Luke chapter 6. Luke chapter 6, super thug. But two big things. One, right in the beginning here, we see Jesus having confrontation with the religious leaders because of the Sabbath. And so we see the first instance, Jesus walking through and his disciples are walking through this field and they pick these heads of grain and they eat them. And the Pharisees are like tweaking out. And then the second one, we see Jesus heal somebody on the Sabbath and they're tweaking out. And the thing about this, the sad thing with this really, is that the whole point of why God designed the Sabbath was kind of a twofold thing. One, so that they gave a day back to God, that there was a day every week that they specifically set aside to be reminded of everything that God had given them. But the other side of it, God gave it to them as a gift, because he wanted them to have a day that they were able to rest, and so basically he was like, you take a day to rest and I'll pick up the slack on the work, on the bringing in the harvest for you and, helping things to be good and prosperous. And then they took that and they just twisted it into this like horrible thing to the point where Jesus heals somebody and they think it's ungodly. And it's so crazy how easy it is sometimes for us to take something good that God has given us and something good that God says and completely twist it and try and, apply it in a way that is completely outside of what God wanted and how he designed it. And that's how all kinds of crazy things have happened by the church, is somebody grabs hold of something, takes it out of context, takes it out of balance, and goes crazy on it, and then it morphs into something that isn't godly at all. So really interesting there. A good warning to myself to be careful to always maintain context and balance in what God's saying and doing in my life. The other thing I liked here was, and it's just a cool little thing here, we see Jesus say to the disciples and warn them that they're going to be rejected for him because of him. And he says, when that happens, rejoice, because that's what they did that's what your fathers did to the prophets. So when you're rejected for my name, rejoice. And I like this because if we go back weeks and weeks and weeks to when I was reading Acts, we see the first time in Acts that the disciples are really rejected and really, persecuted for preaching Jesus, they leave, that being arrested and everything, and they get let go. And when they leave, we see them rejoicing and being excited about being counted worthy to suffer for Jesus. And I really like this because they just kind of like connect, to where Jesus warned them and told them, rejoice when this happens because it means you're doing something right. And so then when it finally happens, they're like, hey, I remember when he said this, and so this is awesome. It's coming to pass. It's working. We're getting there. We're doing what we're told to do. This is awesome. So I just thought that was really cool. But yeah, so that's the word today. Really enjoyed that. That was cool. Like I said, lots of awesome stuff in Luke 6. But I had to pick something, so I picked those two things. But yeah, so that'll be it then for today's Getting Out of Bed with Micah. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to let me know what you think in the comments, questions, thoughts, ideas, whatever. And as always remember that you are important, that you are valuable, that you matter, that Jesus loves you, and so do I. And I'll see you next time. Toodaloo, bye.